Well, you can tell by the little ringing of the phone, I'm live. It rings every time I go live. It's telling me I can control this thing through my phone. No, thank you. I don't need to control it through the phone. I got a computer anyway. Anyway, good morning, everybody. It's Burning Mars, and we're here with a new video we're going to make here called How Not to Make a Million Credits an Hour. How not to make a million credits an hour. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody or that sort of thing. And people out there, but every time I turn around, I keep getting these little YouTubes pop up and say that how you can make a billion credits an hour and this sort of thing, and out there, and all of them, they seem to have exploits and stuff like that. And I guess it's okay if you want to do that. I don't care if you want to do that. It's your game. Play it the way you want to. However, I don't do that out there. I tried using trade routes and stuff from the web, and sometimes I use trade routes to find stations so I can do the community goals and stuff like that. But it got kind of boring to me, just A B A B A B. I finally learned how to use the system that's here, and I'm not making billions of credits an hour, but I'm making some cash. I've been playing the game for about 5 months now, and I've already worked my way to an anaconda. I haven't done any smuggling. I ain't done any exploits. I have, like I said, used the trade calculators and stuff from the websites. That's about it. And as you can see, I got almost $50 million in the bank right now. And we can see that I am worth, what am I worth? And I'm not bragging here or anything like that. I'm just saying, I just did it the slow way. I think you kind of lose something when you get to do the get rich quick schemes. Where am I looking for? There it is, right there. Shipped current assets. I'm worth 262 million. So that's not bad for just playing the regular game. Not bad at all, I think. Anyway, I got tired of doing all that sort of stuff. Like I said, I never did the exploits. I didn't do that out there. And if you want to do that, fine, go ahead. It's your game. Like I said, you can do what you want to. But I've been just using all the trade stuff here where I could find trades and stuff. Like I said, 5 months. I worked my way to an anaconda. I think you miss something if you go the other way. If you like get I worked my way through all the ships. I had started off like everybody else with a sidewinder. Thought it was really neat. All of a sudden I got an eagle. Hey, that's cool. I got an eagle. Worked my way through the adder, the hauler, and Cobra. Finally thought that was a milestone, getting my Cobra. That was really cool. Worked through all the other ships, the Asp. I still got the Asp, as a matter of fact, and I got a Cobra. It's not the original Cobra I had, but it is a Cobra. I got it up to A rated, and it's just a fun ship to fly around in every once in a while. Of course, I prefer my Anaconda here. It's just can carry a lot more stuff and that sort of thing. So anyway, I just thought that was a funny title, How Not to Make a Million Credits an Hour, or a billion credits an hour, whatever it was I put on there. Anyway, just doing regular trading. Probably not going to make this. Is going to be just short video. I'm going to put it up on YouTube, see if it gets any hits. Who knows? Maybe I'll go viral. Probably not. Ignore that clicking sound. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, 5 months I've worked my way up to this right here. Been through all the ships, and it was fun getting different ships. I think you miss something if you go straight from a sidewinder to an anaconda because you made $1 billion. But if you want to do that, fine. I don't care. Anyway, it's just a little funny thing. How not to make $1 billion. How not to make $1 billion in 1 hour. But just doing regular trading, I've been actually doing pretty good. I'm probably averaging about 300, 400, 500 profit per ton, which is not too bad. And as you see, I worked my way up to an anaconda, got some money in the bank, and I've tried almost everything from it. I haven't done smuggling. I haven't done any slaves or anything. I just don't like the thoughts of that sort of thing. Imperial slaves kind of bothers my conscience a little bit, so I haven't messed with that. Stay mostly in the Federation. Done a little bit for the Empire. I ain't even got any rank in the Empire. Where am I at? There we go. Yeah, Federation. I'm Chief Petty Officer rank. I got it up to 100, but it had never clicked over to whatever the first thing for that is. I got a friendly reputation with the Alliance, so I'm not doing too bad there. Tried all sorts of stuff, and I finally decided this is a big ship. I don't need to be alone in my big ship, so I hired some crew. I got me a fighter, which is fun, and I got me a crew member. Takes a little while for the picture to pop up, but fighter pilot. Oh, she done made it with 32%. Oh, that's nice. Done a little bit of fighting with her. Total pay, I haven't really paid. I went cheap. I got a mostly harmless pilot. Basically just an extra set of guns if I get interdicted. That's kind of fun. You get interdicted, you hit the boost, pop the fighter out, and then turn on them and just go after them. I'm currently home, Cleve Hub, and let's see what Cleve Hub has got. What have you got, Cleve Hub? I think, let's see, I got fuel. I should have done that before I clicked out. Yep, I did all that, so we're good to go. I got a few routes I like to play around with. One of them's Etta Serpentis. It's not far away. It's on my way to Saul. Crop harvesters. I don't know, man. They've been they were below the galactic average, but right now they're not. It's a little above. I could probably make a profit off of it. I'm not sure how much, though. What else does Etta want? Marine equipment. Oh, that's below the galactic average. Let's do that. Fill up the cargo hold. $1.25 million. We will. Are you ready to go, Ariana? She don't talk too much. Only when she's out in the fighter. I know, it's NPC. Yeah, I know. It's just a joke. Just a joke. Let's see what we can do here. I usually do bounty hunting videos, but today I thought I'd do a trading video. So I've already got trade routes set up. I know what to sell, what to buy. Oh, there we go. Etta Serpentis. And I like to go to a little place called, I think it's Carver Hub. I've learned enough of these systems close by me that I know where they are, what they want. Oop, come on. Go down. Why won't you go down? Cursor is not moving right. What are you doing, cursor? Curse you, cursor. Let's try it again. If not, I can just plot a route to the system and find it when I get there. Cursor is still cursed. Okay, forget that then. Just plot a course there. Oh, maybe because I had that out. I did it wrong, maybe. Okay, so there we are. Simple trade. What we got? What did I get? Marine equipment? Yeah, marine equipment. It's below the galactic average. As long as it's below the galactic average, we'll make a bit of a profit. And let's get out of here. Oh, by the way, loving this Anaconda. I got 2 other ships, but I ain't flown them in a while. Took a trip out to the Pallades a little while back.
Ship released. Observe station regulations on exit. Landing gear.
Of course, I always do. Yep. The big ships drift a little bit. Takes a little bit to get used to them. But I've got to where I don't scrape going out the door. Oh, crap. What are you doing, doofus?
Watch where you're flying, Commander.
Yeah, I know. Watch where I'm flying. Hey, it wasn't me. He pulled in. He hit me. I didn't hit him. I was already on my way out. He come out of nowhere. Let's get ourselves lined up here. And I like to do a little bit of role playing. I don't speed. I could blast out of here like crazy. And get on the road quicker, I guess. If you want to use the word road. But anyway. I try to obey the laws and all that sort of stuff. I'm well under the speed limit. Reach mass lock in a little bit. I speed a little bit there. When I hit mass lock, I get out. Scanning me twice. They've been scanning the crap out of me. I don't know what it is. I get about 2 or 3 scans every time I come and go, and I don't know why. Dark Hershey. It's interesting some of the names I give these people here. Got my Anaconda up to 24 light years, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we're out of mass lock. Ease on down the road. Yeah, might as well speed up. Etta Serpentis, here we come.
2, 1, engage.
And it's always important, we throttle down. Love the ship, but it's a little bit big and lumbering. Don't want to accidentally fly too close to a star or bounce too close to a supernova. That would end our trip real quick, wouldn't it? Yes. And here we are. Oop, let's see, where is Carver? Carver Dock. Carver Station. Okay, I knew it was Carver something. Okay. Just put ourselves in the position for a fuel scoop. That was the only problem I have with the Anaconda is they should have given it a bigger fuel tank. You can put more fuel in it, but then you waste cargo space. So I'll just deal with the fuel scooping. Free fuel, why not, eh? Don't have to pay for it. It's always good.
Fuel scooping complete.
If y'all are lucky, you might see me interdicted and killed.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's get on down to Carver Station. So far, nobody's paying attention to me. I know the other thing they suggest when you're trading is you pick stations that are within at least 1,000 light seconds. You know, and I guess that will maximize your time, which maximizes your profit and all that stuff. But I'm playing a game. I like to go around. I like to fly. I like to move. I like to get out there. I don't like to just... Trading is probably one of the boringest next to mining. Mining is the boringest thing to do. But trading is... But I like it. It fulfills a childhood fantasy. Why you tell? I must have clipped a planet. Used to play a game a long time ago called Space Opera. Had a character named Joseph Kappa. He run a little vessel like, well, probably it was a lot smaller than this actually. I think I don't think it'd hold near as much cargo. And just kind of got wrapped up in this game here. If I was close to the station, I couldn't play around like this. I couldn't fly around like that. Took me a while to get used to that nose sticking out there. Now I'm used to it. It's like a shotgun. I know who I'm aiming at. got into a fight a couple of days ago. I hit flight assist off and I left it off, and I was just changing directions every once in a while. I won the fight. That was before I got the fighter. I was all by myself. That was kind of interesting doing that, just bouncing around different directions. I think it was a federal dropship. I got him. And we are getting close to our destination. And then after we'll pick up some tea from here and we'll take it to Daedalus in orbit around Mercury. I visit the Sol system quite often. Wouldn't want to stay there. I like Cleve Hub. See if we can scoot around. Oh, somebody just flew past me. He might be getting ready to interdict me. He'll have to hurry. I'm almost there. NPCs usually give you a warning, but it seems like maybe I'm not paying attention, but every once in a while somebody will get me that it seems like I didn't know they were after me. Nice view of the planet there, yep. I like to circle around, orbit the place just a little bit. Come in at a good angle. I don't know who that guy is, but he sure is bouncing around all over the place. Of course, the NPC, I don't play in open. One of the days when I get enough money, I'll play in open. Right now, I can't afford it. This is an expensive ship. Modules are expensive. Everything about it's expensive. Well, I mean, stock is 142 million, 146, something like that. Had to trade in my Python. I really enjoyed that Python. Python's a very nice ship. And you can hit the little outpost too. That's always comes in handy, but when I had my chance to buy the Anaconda, I went for it. And here we are at Carver Station. Carver Station in Edisapintis.
DeLacy, Bravo's uniform, Romeo. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander.
They're prepped for my arrival. They knew I was coming. I knew you were coming, so I baked a cake. This is the slow pot. Now, since I don't have fancy editing software, I use Twitch. So we have to do everything live, and then I upload it to YouTube. I don't know how long this video will be. Maybe I'll go out to Sol, end it there. But anyway, it's just a fun little trip. I usually I like the trading. The bounty hunting's good too. I like that right there. It's really interesting now with the fighter. I think I've lost 2 fighters so far. But that's okay. I don't know if it was in the beginning they had the person on the ship. If you lost the fighter, you lost the person. I don't know. This is the first time I've had an NPC on my ship. But apparently she's flies the ship the way you would if you were in it, telemetrically. And I don't know where she's hiding, but she's definitely not on the bridge, because that seat's empty and that seat is empty. Let's see where we're at here. There we go. Gotta make our way to the... I tried using the docking computer. I love the music. Reminds me of 2001 Space Odyssey, which is where they got it from. I don't know, it's much more funner to dock it myself. You never know who you might run into. Literally. I like that note. It's like a dragon. Fire-breathing dragon. Yeah. is that? A beluga? Anybody else out here? I don't see anybody else, just the beluga. They take up the whole bloody door. Had a funny thing happen yesterday. There was a beluga and a Type 7 caught in the door. When I was trying to get out, as I was making my way toward them, I come to a stop because I couldn't go anywhere. And they sat there for a few minutes, and finally the station kicked in and blew them both up. I have found with this big ship, I do better if I go through the door at a fairly good speed. If I try to do it slow, I'll bump everything. Not sure what sound I'm supposed to be on. You're in my way, asp. Get your asp out of my way. Let's put the landing gear down. Another asp. What is it with these asps? They're all in the way. Got way off course. I usually do better at docking than this, but that's when asps aren't in the way. Let's see if we can set this big lumbering beast down. There it is. When you got Twitch running on the Xbox and you got it unsnapped, it has a little thing that says broadcasting, one viewer. Of course, the one viewer is me because I'm watching myself on the computer and making sure it's coming through right. But it's right over your sensor. It makes it hard to see. I just barely see the docking ring there. There we go. Ease her down. There we go. I knew it was somewhere down there. That was a big difference. All the other ships I flew. Thank you. But all the other ships I flew were relatively low to the ground and on the front of the ship. This right here is on the top of the ship, and just makes things a little different. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad when you realize, you know, you're at the top of the ship instead of the bottom of the ship. When I was flying the Federal dropship and the Type 7, I kept, you got to fly toward the bottom of the door to get out. And I kept it took a while, crash, and I finally got where I got used to it. And when I had this right here, I was crash, and I finally got where I can get out. I ain't hit the door. I ain't hit the door in a while. Now that I've said that, when I leave here, I'll hit the door. Okay, here we are. As always, I try to fill up, which usually ain't much since I scoop. Go down here to advanced maintenance. These bigger ships are a little expensive to run, and then we'll see what we got going here. What did I have? We got 336 tons right there. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna make 373, which is not bad. Probably what I've been averaging. You know, I'm not making billions and billions of dollars an hour, but I'm making enough. I mean, I got my Anaconda where I want it. It's a D rated. I like to use D's because I like to have the higher jump range. Because I like to move around a lot. I don't like to, you know, stick. I like to bounce around the galaxy. I might bounce down to the Empire for a little bit, down there to Kubo. Is that the name of the place? I can't remember. That sort of thing. But I like to move around. Let's see. Oh, I can just hold the button, make it a lot faster. And we can see we made a fairly decent profit. I'm getting close to that 50 million mark. And what I like to buy here is tea. Just fill up on tea. And we're good to go. And we will plot a course. I should have left that screen before I did that. The loading times of these things, they seem like they've gotten long. Well, I know they've gotten longer. Some days they're a little quicker than others, but... And we will go down. to, like I said, these trading routes I've been running for a while, so I don't, I don't have to look up what stations where. I know where they're all at. Oh, I gotta go down to Saul. There we go. Saul. And Saul is 60 light years away from Etta. Plot, of course. Could pick up some missions, but I ain't in the mood for missions. I'm in the mood for trading. And that's what this video is about anyway. Let's get on out of here. Hopefully all the belugas have left. They just take up the whole door. It's like trying to get around a Type 9.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out.
More asps.
Landing gear retracted.
Follow the greens. Okay, I do not see any body near me. Well, there you go. Somebody was near me. Another asp. This place is full of asps. Again, another flawless exit. And whoop, rings in the way.
Scan detected.
One of the reasons why I moved to the Cleve hub. I started off at Ackerman Market, but it had one of these rings. I got tired of going around the ring. I could shoot through it, I guess, and risk being hit by that arm. So I just go around them. You're clean, he says. Of course I'm clean. I don't do anything illegal. Maybe speed every once in a while. That's about it. I think I have carried some criminal masterminds and some passenger missions. You ready to go, Ariana? Still nothing. She just don't answer me. Okay. Ooh, we're out of mass lock. You see our next jump is 22 light years. And we're out of mass lock, so let's get this show on the road.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we are off. Again. Let's throttle down. We don't want to come out at full speed. You don't have to look down to throttle down. I was just doing it for effect. And here we are. And since we throttle down, we don't have to worry about running into that big ball of burning gas right there. And since the Anaconda has such a small fuel tank, we must fuel scoop. I can make it without fueling, but I'm cheap. I like the free gas. Hydrogen fuel, whatever. My wife tells me I'm a grammar police. I even grammar police myself. Got me a 4A fuel scoop on here. I got a 5A on my ASP. I could switch them out, but again, you lose cargo space. So the 4 I think will do me.
Fuel scooping complete.
If all else fails, I'll just switch over to economy,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
make a few extra jumps. And as always, I like to let her cool down. Once that little triangle symbol goes away, as it just did, we can go.
Frame shift drive charging.
Frame shift drive, yeah. It would be nice if they put the NPCs in one of the seats. That would be really cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
throttle down. Then we can see right there, Saul. We're almost there. Put ourselves in position for a fuel run, and we'll be on our way. I got my throttle set to increments, in case you're wondering. I can't, the continuous thing, it just, end up going too fast or too slow. Got a contact out there. Wonder what his intentions are. Maybe he's just passing through like us. I do tend to get attacked here a lot though.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's here and it's one other place on this run, this trade run I do. A lot of times I'll get jumped somewhere. Who's out there? I see if one of them guys, oh, we got a bunch of them out there. Something like a Sidewinder attacked me, I would have to blow him out of space. And here we go. Saul, here we come.
Frameshift drive charging.
I was sightseeing in Saul one time with my Python and I hung around too long, I guess, and I had an anaconda just about kill me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Usually in Saul, I don't usually have too many attackers. And Everett, every once in a while, Everett. The last two guys that attacked me in Everett, though, ended up running away after I knocked their shields out and took their hull down below 50. And here we are. There is the sun. And we're going to go to Daedalus. Daedalus is a refinery. I like to run heavy metals out of here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
And it looks like Daedalus is almost directly behind us. So we will turn around.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Be careful because we're near the sun still. And I can say sun here in this system because that is the sun. We have Mercury and Daedalus there before us. Better slow up or I'll shoot past it. Maybe a little too slow. Got some contacts there. Check my comms every once in a while, make sure that I'm not surprised. Even though every once in a while I do get surprised. Again, I like to work with gravity when I'm on my way in. I don't like to come through a planet's gravity well to get to a station. Speed up a little bit. Reminds me of being on a plane. I've only flown a couple of times. And I remember one time coming back and just the plane would speed up, slow up, speed up, slow up as it was descending. And I was wondering, why don't they just go a smooth little, but I guess they know what they're doing. Hope they know what they're doing anyway. And we are almost there. Mercury in the background. Waiting to drop in on Daedalus. And there we have it, Daedalus.
DeLacy, Bravo Uniform Romeo. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this Federal Starport, Commander.
Upon request. As soon as I get there, I'll request it. Recently traded in my E thrusters for D thrusters, which got me a little better range, jump range. And I didn't have the right stuff to get it equipped with dirty drive, so I ended up going with clean drive. But it got my speed up a little bit. It's not bad. I can hit 200 in this thing. A little more maneuverable, but being a big lumbering ship, it's not great, but it does pretty good. I tried using torpedoes too, but I didn't like the fact that I could only have, I'm using the small hard points on the bottom, which really don't have much of a use, seems like anyway. But I didn't like having just 2 shots, so I went back to my heat-seeking missiles. At least that way I got 24 rounds in that. Shooting in double, I got 12 rounds, but it comes in, I mean, I mostly just use it for interdictions. When I'm bounty hunting, I stick to the guns mostly. See where we're at. The Anaconda, I mean, it's got a good view those ways, sideways. Been nice if they could have knocked this ceiling out though, instead of those panels right there. It'd be nice if they were windows, but they're not. Too bad they can't make a ship kit where you could increase your viewing. But I guess that's. Oh, I heard the ship kit for the Anaconda come out today, and I watched a couple of videos and that, and they come out with the one for the Python too. I don't. I like the. I don't know. I like the way it looks here. I don't know if I want to add. Don't mind doing the paint jobs, the bobblehead, and that, you know, and some stuff like that. But I don't know if I want to do a ship kit on this, or if I had a Python, I don't know if I want to use it on that. I just don't really like the way they look. Flying a little blind here. That broadcasting thing's in the way. Hopefully, I won't run into anybody going down like this. Let's go ahead and see if they'll let us land. And they will. That's good. Oops. Just get on in here. Oh, where'd you come from? Was that an adder? Out of the way, Peck. Use a lot of obscure movie references in here. If you're as old as I am. 53, 52, I don't forget how old I was. You might remember them. Out of the Way Peck was in Willow.
Landing gear deployed.
They're a little trickier to land, these bigger ships. Whoop. Not too bad though. I'll enter the hangar.
Landing complete. Engines disengaged. Welcome, Commander.
Ariana, we did not need your services this time out, but you're going to still get paid, I imagine. I went cheap. She's only 4%. I wonder if this percentage goes up after their if their rank increases. I wonder if their percentage goes up. Anyway, here we are. We are at Daedalus, around Mercury, around Sol. Oops, the routine. Fuel, maintenance. Yeah, you can see how expensive it is to operate this ship. And let's see what we made. Oh, there. T. Oh, not bad. 535. That's nice. We've almost cranked ourselves back up to 49 million. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, upload to YouTube, and so ends my video, how not to make $1 billion an hour. Again, like I said, I get those videos all the time where they come in, you know, YouTube, they pop up and they talk about how to make billions of dollars, you know, doing this, shooting down skimmers and all that out there stuff, kind of a exploit, loophole, I don't know what you want to call it. If you want to do that, that's cool. I just thought it was kind of funny to think about making a video called How Not to Make $1 million, $1 billion an hour. So anyway, gonna sign off here, call it a night. Maybe I'll get back on later, do some bounty hunting. I don't know, but we'll see you on YouTube. Bye.